I normally try not to talk about the MCU, as that is not my forte. I enjoy the comics far more than the movies, and while there are some films I like, there are others I greatly dislike or have refused to watch altogether. Therefore, I am not the more knowledgeable other on all things Marvel Cinematic Universe, and so I try to keep to my own lane. However, I have seen the movie Captain America Civil War, and I enjoyed many aspects of it. While based on a comic I thoroughly despise, I found the movie fun and exciting. But it did irreparable damage to two of the heroes in the film. It showed both Iron Man and Black Panther to have serious character flaws that no one ever seems to want to address, for various reasons. As you likely already know, the premise of the movie was that Captain America and his followers felt the Avengers should stay autonomous, beholden to no one but themselves, able to make their own determinations. Whereas Iron Man and his cronies thought they should be tools of the government. Captain America and his team lived up to their convictions, choosing to die on their feet rather than live on their knees, as it were. But Iron Man and Black Panther had no such backbone. Iron Man and Black Panther were moral cowards. Let me explain. Iron Man wanted to atone for his many sins by handing his responsibilities to bureaucracy so they could make his decisions for him. In other words, because he has no self-control or teamwork skills, see how he made Ultron without anyone but Banner knowing, and then when that went wrong and he was chastised, did it again to create Vision, he's forcing others who have more self-control and better decision-making skills than himself, Captain America in particular, into a situation where they would have no free will. That's like trying to get over a drinking problem by forcing all of your friends to go to rehab with you, whether they are alcoholics or not. If I can't have fun, none of you can either. He is too cowardly to take his punishment alone, so he drags his so-called friends with him. That is selfish, and while everyone knows MCU Tony Stark is a flawed character, and that's what makes him so likable and relatable, he is never held accountable for his moral cowardice in this instance. Superheroes, like all people, make mistakes. Like when Scarlet Witch accidentally blew up the building in the beginning of the movie. But not everyone is a walking gaffe machine like Iron Man. Remember, he made bad choices that took time to finish, not bad split-second reactions. They were deliberate, not accidents. Why should others be forced to retire or go to jail because they disagree with the proposed solution to his many mistakes? I have no respect for that line of thinking, and therefore lost a great deal of respect for MCU Iron Man. Now to Black Panther. Black Panther supported the Avengers being a government group, and felt superheroes should only fight what was approved by the authorities. But when his father was killed, he decided on his own and with no authorization that he would kill his dad's killer. But wait, I thought Black Panther was on the side of, we don't go anywhere the government doesn't send us. I'm not saying that he should have let his father's killer get away. If he wanted to avenge his father, as was his custom, so be it. But if he was going to go against rules he wanted others to follow, he should have, as King T'Challa, retracted his support for the agreement before he set out to hunt Winter Soldier. That was the only morally right thing to do in his situation. It could be argued that the government was trying to catch Bucky, so in a way, he was doing the government's bidding. But that doesn't fly. He personally was never authorized or tasked with capturing the Winter Soldier, but did it anyway because he wanted to, thus making him a hypocrite. He was very supportive of superheroes being the world's police at the beck and call of the government before his own family was involved, and then all his convictions went out the window. A classic example of do as I say, not as I do. That makes him a hypocrite, and thus I lost all respect for his character too. Moral cowardice and hypocrisy are not characteristics that should be shown by a superhero. Again, anyone can make mistakes, but a true hero owns up to them, admits them, and accepts the punishment on his own. Neither Iron Man nor Black Panther had the gumption to do this, thus ruining the characters for me. Meanwhile, Ant-Man, a father who wasn't even an Avenger, stuck by Captain America and went to prison for doing what he felt was right. That is heroism. God bless Scott Lang. I thank you very much for listening. Until the next video.